Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Dida sends that along. And we've reached half-time. What do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to...
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a hit! Goal! Milan! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pirlo. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nearly, but not quite.
Adriano is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pelé, tries to play it through, driving through the middle. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're...
Real chance! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Pelé. He's in a great position here. He's beaten the last man.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? And he has his goal. AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ronaldinho, and the through ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. That's a cute ball. That looks a good ball. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
Inter Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Numero 21. Numero 4. Rafael
Ernest.
Varane. Lasciano il campo
Ernest.
il numero
Passing
15.
is crisp and sharp.
Il numero 7.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Il numero 2.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is the big chance.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Carlos. Milan have got it. Takes a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Just eases him off the ball. Adriano looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
And it's Ronaldinho. Played into space. And the pass is intercepted. And we're done. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Griezmann taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank